From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, say hello to Dylan Stanky! His opponent fighting out of the red corner is a member of the Mason City Fight Team. He makes his home in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Please say hello to Draven Lance! This is an amateur bout scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes each. Your referee is now Tyrone Roberts.
Draven Lance in the black trunks with purple writing, and on the other side we got Dylan Stanky, black trunks, yellow trim.
Are those trunks or is that a skirt, Mike?
Both of these,
Never seen that in my life, Jeremy.
both of these guys agreed to stand and bang until someone drops. So this fight will not hit the ground.
Dylan Stanky with the weight advantage. That certainly favors him.
I would have crossed my fingers on that one and shot for a takedown right away. Oh, maybe.
Punches.
I think they might be living up to their word here.
Wait, a swing
Oh,
by Draven Lance.
Oh, nice right hand. You hurt him with that one. Oh, he got hurt too.
Now look at Dylan Stanky marching forward.
this is pure chaos. I love it.
Oh.
Dylan Stanky with a kick to the head. Dylan Stanky again on the attack.
It must not have landed cleanly because, Draven just ate it and came right forward.
And Dylan, as you had stated, Draven Lance, who's got an extensive kickboxing background. Oh,
Nice right hand.
Right hand and left by Draven Lance.
They both landed good shots, but Draven's landed 3 or 4 really solid. Wow, they really are just going to stand and
Hey,
bang,
I'll
Dylan.
tell you what, Dylan Stanky, it's some incredible sportsmanship by allowing Draven Lance up.
He's living up to his end of the deal.
He's
Exactly.
honorable,
Well said,
and he's doing it honorably.
There shouldn't be any honor in this sport, You're in a fist fight.
Draven Lance, nice little counter punch.
Nice try there at the left hook of the body.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
It caught Dylan Stanky on the chest.
so we have a Muay Thai fight here.
Yeah.
They've decided not to grapple at all. That's awesome.
It's almost like ONE FC.
Yeah.
Draven has been waiting for 4 or 5 years to step in the MMA Megagon, and he's finally here. And he looks real excited.
Dylan Stanky continues to land that overhand right hand to finding the trim of Lance.
And that worries me, Mike, with him having 10 pounds on him. I think Draven should probably be a little more defensively aware. A few head kicks have almost landed on Draven too cleanly.
Jeremy, I'm going to point this out. Draven Lance, if you look on the left side of his neck, that is from the head kick.
Is it?
Yes.
I was wondering if it was like a straight mark from the glove or the guillotine or something.
Maybe fell off a motorcycle
Yeah.
on the way here. That's not gravel.
See, he's got his hands down there, and I think he should, he's not really. Oh, nice right hand.
Stanky does
That
have
could hurt.
blood coming from his nose.
He does, and he has his mouth wide open. I'm guessing he can't breathe out of his nose, Dylan.
Yeah.
Good call there. He's got his mouth wide open. I don't know if he's a bit tired or he just hasn't really.
You're talking about Stanky. Stanky's
Stanky.
Yes, that's what,
correct.
that's what he said, yep. And Draven's calm and cool. You can see the 4 or 5 years of training, Dylan. You really can see it. Most 18-year-old kids are not this composed.
No, absolutely not.
And he's in a firefight.
Jeremy, what we're seeing is like a really good counter punching technique by Draven Lance.
I think someone should really try to go to the body here.
Stanky is more than happy to oblige with lead punching. Left-right punch by both these fighters. Followed up by an uppercut by Lance.
Nice leg kick.
Both these fighters have had their moments in this round, with Draven Lance being dropped twice.
If it's more than this like a kickboxing fight.
Jeremy, you're looking at Draven Lance. He had a fantastic round, although he got dropped twice. And I think Dylan Stanky may have pulled ahead due to that, but man.
I think he did, and he also landed a couple hard right hands on the feet that didn't drop him. Draven landed a few shots. Here we go on the replay here. Draven was very confident, but was unable to get the best of that round.
I don't know if the judges are going to look at the blood falling from Stanky's nose and take more consideration than that, though.
Hampton in by Hilton. Shuckett Chevrolet, Studio 65 Tattoo, Cabrick Distributing of Mason City have all helped make this event happen.
Such incredible support. Great job by Mike Estes, as always, on these matchups so far.
EliteSportsbook.com. New users get when you deposit $50, you get $50 when you use the promotion code IAMMA2.
That's, I really think that betting on fights is the best way to gamble, too. You really depend on one person. That's a lot better than depending on a team.
Right.
I think we got a cut man doing both corners.
Yeah, we could only get one cut man here
This
tonight.
is round
Two
number
cut mans
2.
that we usually use had weddings this weekend.
Oh my gosh. For the groom, I'm assuming.
I hope.
For the cup man.
Yes. You need to go do him.
Bullfighters, center cage, touch of hands by both competitors, and Stanky. Stanky is a little air of confidence on his side.
Mouth is still wide open on Stanky, though.
See, that mouthpiece is too big, or he's starting to gas from the pressure of Lance.
First blood has been stricken on both here. Out the nose.
Okay, look at the left side.
Nice little question mark kick there by Draven.
Yeah, look at the left side of Lance. It is just beat red from the body kicks. Ooh, heavy right hand by Lance coming in for the kill. And we got our first takedown.
Nope,
I think they kind of fell.
And Stanky allows him up again.
Somebody is going to get knocked out. That's the only way this fight's going to end.
These two guys made a gentleman agreement to keep it on their feet, and both of them
have kept their word.
I mean, Stanky could have jumped on Lance on that last exchange and decided not to.
If I'm Draven and I got this guillotine, I'm not letting go of it just because I promised to. His body's showing some welts. Really, it might be the skin color too. Is very light white, but there's a bad welt on his back, and that one on his neck is. I've not seen that happen too many times.
You know, and usually you see it after the fight when the referee is telling you what happened.
Yeah,
right.
It is amazing that it didn't hurt him more than it did.
He walked right through it, Jeremy.
Stanky was grabbing the fence there.
Tyrone didn't catch it.
Once again, going for the guillotine is Dylan Lance.
Yeah, but I don't think that's really in.
It's almost like an anaconda.
It's kind of like an inverted. Yeah,
It's like
inverted. So he might have this actually.
Oh my gosh!
I think he does. And look at the blood's really coming out. Okay, now it's not in. But I don't think Dylan's enjoying this grappling. He might end up on top here though. He might even end up in mount. Yeah, he's using his toes in the cage too. I like that though, Dylan. If it's me, I'm going to press every boundary I can with the press, grabbing the cage, kicking my legs in the cage. At least get warned a couple times.
Exactly.
It doesn't hurt you to get
Foreign
warned.
objects. I mean,
the Great Muda, you know, the powder toss. Dylan doesn't know about the Great Muda.
Yeah. Draven is not in a good position.
No.
Well,
and
doing a really good job with this leg.
Wow.
That was impressive.
He slid out the back.
Draven Lance brought this fight to the ground. And now Dylan Stanky seems to be in the better position, but these two are going back and forth.
Draven showing some solid ability to roll and get out of trouble, but now he's in trouble.
Fantastic hips, right?
You know, there's not much time left here, though. He's going to have to really hold tight here for 15 seconds, but
I think Dylan Stanky might be up 2 rounds to none. 10 seconds left. There it is. And this round is brought to you by Northside Liquor, the Lions Club, Super 8 Motel, 3 Gig Sports, and Johnson's Auto. Ladies and gentlemen, I got like 29 sponsors. I promise I will get through them at the end of the night. At least one lap.
At least.
I will get one lap around that sponsorship list. Jeremy, going into the third round, how do you score this?
I thought it was 1-1. I thought that maybe I did. I thought that maybe Draven took that last round. He landed some clean shots in the feet, but it was close.
Even with the little ground exchange at the end?
Yeah, because Draven brought him there and had him in trouble at first. I feel like the ground was a little equal. I also think that if I'm in their quarters, I'm for sure telling them it's 1-1, and you got to go out hard on this third round because I don't know how that second round was scored or the first.
But I think both corners are telling their fighters, hey, whoever wins this round does it. And yeah, both these guys are game fighters.
We have the sharpest dressed corner in the business over here too. This guy showed up. Yeah, he's
showing us up,
making me look bad for sure.
Right from Conor McGregor's corner. Draven Lance, a lot of heart. 18-year-old kid, just barely out of high school. But you know what? On the other side, Dylan Stanky, he's 20.
Exactly.
I mean, Jeremy had pointed out the matchmaking by promoter Mike Estes. That's as even as you're going to get.
He takes a lot of pride in his shows. I mean, 0-0 versus 0-0 isn't even always that easy to match.
No, sometimes they're the hardest
and he's
ones.
matching them equally.
George St. Pierre at one time was 0-0.
Exactly.
I'm expecting a really good third round. I think they're going to stand and bang, Dylan. What do you think? I don't think they'll be able to see any grappling again.
No, I don't either. I know Draven is not going to go to the ground because that didn't end well for him last round.
I think it's just size.
Ooh, that might have hurt his leg
Hey, I mean,
there.
it's 10-pound difference.
Yeah. And you know,
you
we're
can
assuming Stanky cuts.
And you can see it too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, if I had to tell you, nice. Boy, both guys have shown iron shins though. Nice right hand over the top by Draven.
Counter check right hand by Draven.
Oh,
Catch of hands and Stanky.
I think if I'm him though, I don't pass this up either. Draven did show that the size on the ground is even more prevalent. You know, the size advantage.
Yeah.
In this fight, at least.
It's just strength. Yeah, Jeremy, I think you were cut off when you were about to say if you put these two next to each other, you would definitely not think that they were in the same weight class.
No, you got a guy that probably weighs 145 pounds against a guy that walks at 125 pounds.
126 pounds, 5'8". I mean, 5'9", 5'10" is world championship height, but 5'8" is a giant for the 125-pound weight class.
I'm excited to see what Draven grows into, though. Albion said he showed a lot of spunk and grit and toughness here for this fight.
Japan has a 118-pound weight class for men.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So we're assuming that Draven is not cutting at all. He might at 5'8" at 118 pounds. Oh my gosh.
That being said, Mike, I've got quite a few 115-pounders around here. A lot of them do get forced to fight at 125, but I do know a handful.
Yeah.
The problem is, like you said, I don't know where they go next.
Yeah, full mount by Dylan Stanky.
Oh,
Peak performance. Dylan Stanky and full mount. Raining down punches to the
Put your
side.
knee on his arm, Stanky.
Yeah, 1 minute, 15 seconds left, too. I mean,
I thought Stanky might be going for an arm isolation. Tyrone Roberts closely looking in on this exchange. A lot of time left with 1 minute. You think of Tyrone Roberts' warning.
You know, being an amateur, you don't want him to have go very long.
No, and I'm going to tell you this. Draven Lance, I know you're watching this right now at home. You have got nothing to be ashamed of. He put up one heck of a fight. Valiant effort, making his MMA debut. He has got absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Fantastic performance by both these competitors. Lots of heart by a guy giving up 10 pounds and Draven Lance.
They both have a bright future in this game. And just heavy hands by Dylan Stanky. Draven did anything he could to stay alive, but the hands were just too heavy.
corner's a little maybe too animated. They keep busting in there and jumping on the cage a little too quick. But hey, it's an exciting thing when you get your first win.
And it's an easy way to create some after-fight trauma.
For sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dylan Stanky. I'll tell you this right now, that first and second round, both those guys, heck of an effort by both gentlemen, both keeping the word to keep it standing, and you can tell these two probably have a lot in common, even though they don't know each other.
Yeah, I think that for Draven, obviously he needs to be a 25 or 115 next.
First thing I need you to know is both of these fighters are amateurs. They spent hundreds of hours, thousands of dollars to be here tonight just to fight for no compensation whatsoever. They do it for the love of the sport. So put your hands together for these guys one time. Put on a great fight for you. This fight comes to an end 2 minutes and 8 seconds into the third round. Your referee, Tyrone Roberts, calls a stop to the action, giving a TKO to your winner from the blue corner, Dylan Stanky.
Dylan Stanky, fantastic performance by that gentleman. 20 years, young,